how to make this happen again and again and again. How do I secure my joy? And the moment that we go into this red light pattern, we've actually left the joy. We're no longer, with this beautiful person. We're no longer with this beautiful experience. We're no longer tasting the incredible food. We're not on the dance floor anymore. We're kind of trapped in our head at this point, strategizing. How can I make this go on and on? And so these are patterns of addiction. This is the root of addiction. As we move to the top pattern and look at intimacy, the red light version of intimacy, what happens when you shut down intimacy is what we call fusion. Fusion or enmeshment. So, before you were just connected, and how lovely to really feel that connection and knowledge. Sort of really knowing each other in a deep way. But fusion or enmeshment means now I'm not even sure whose life is whose. And in some way you say, your experience is now my experience. And there's no distance between us at all. Or maybe my experience becomes your experience. And I turn myself over. And I don't have any kind of privacy in some way. In a positive sense of privacy. I don't have my own perspective anymore. I am now just smushed together, sort of smooshed and mashed, smushed together with this other person. And of course, why this is a red light is because we're not the same as this other person, even if we're very close to them. And this red light pattern, ironically, tends to disconnect us. This fusion thing, that we're so together that I start to edit my experience in order to make sure that I can't ever gain any space away from this, not even a little bit. And again, we've talked about this with Mindless Heart a lot. And so ironically, it builds a kind of black market, emotional black market. So on the surface, everything looks really, really groovy. Oh, we're just getting along so beautifully. But then this emotional black market gets going, and the black market starts building up goods that, aren't on the official record. Resentments and judgments and, and we might even think in this state of fusion, we might even think, oh my goodness, I'm being so bad. I've got to shut down those voices. I've got to shut down those differences. What's wrong with me? Or what's wrong with this other person? Seemed like they were getting snippy with me, getting irritated. How could this be? We are so completely on the same page all the time. And this black market, we have to understand this black market in some ways is the result of the red light. It's the result of